What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Jeremy Wormy, and here soon we should be getting Ubisoft's Star Wars Outlaws. And over the past couple of days, we've been seeing numerous clips being released of just how awful this game truly is. And when you come over here to some of these, I really like this one in particular because this comes from the actual IGN review of the game, and it's the video itself doesn't match up with what the commentator is actually saying.
As such, the blaster battles felt like they had meaningful stakes, and the stealth gameplay had a bit of weight to it because I knew that I'd be up against it.
And I love this clip, but with some of the latest clips, you got this one. This one doesn't have any actual audio to it, but after you just seeing everything we saw with the IGN one, meaningful stakes and blaster combat, standing right in front of stormtroopers, barely shooting. Man, meaningful stakes and blaster combat, guys. Meaningful stakes. Oh, but we also had this one recently come out. Some of the takedown animations that are super immersive and in-depth. And then we had another one that showed up, another super immersed and in-depth takedown. Oh, gosh. Man, I love every second of these clips. And it really begs the question how these are getting out, especially since I did a video on this just the other day. German YouTube channel removes their Star Wars Outlaws preview video after admitting third-party agency had to approve it. Now, they try to say that Ubisoft was not involved in this whatsoever. Ubisoft was not participating in this. This was just a random third-party company. Well, it kind of looks like Ubisoft definitely was involved. Ubisoft buttered up YouTubers and influencers with trips to Disneyland and boat tours to promote Star Wars Outlaws. This isn't shocking either because we've seen instances of happening before, and I'll show up some of these interests. And this all comes from Cyberpunk 20XX, so go check it out. But he first lays this out. First, Ubisoft CEO Yves Guillemot revealed that the company was rolling out its largest marketing campaign ever for Star Wars Outlaws. He gets asked this very specific question in regards to Star Wars Outlaws, and he responded with this: "We can't comment on the very numbers you are quoting. But what we have factored in is a strong launch to Star Wars Outlaws that reflects the fact that it is among the most awaited games in the industry this year and a really strong positive community sentiment." I want to know where that's coming from, but I think we figured out where. And also the fact that we are coming with the biggest marketing campaign ever so far for an Ubisoft game. So that's what we've been factoring in the second quarter. So when you hear very positive community sentiment, but this mega marketing campaign, what on earth could that be? Well, when we start scrolling down here, we start seeing something very interesting. So Cyberpunk did in fact ask one of his friends who was brought out by Ubisoft to get to play the game early, and this is what he had to say. Part of that biggest marketing campaign ever was flying out YouTubers and influencers to Los Angeles to give them 4 hours with game. Cyberpunk 20XX revealed that one of his fellow German YouTubers, Karteffel, I'm not even going to try, confirmed the claim that it was the biggest marketing campaign ever. As translated by YouTube, Karteffel stated, "We are the largest marketing campaign ever for a Ubisoft game, and I can definitely confirm the last part, as I was invited by Ubisoft to come to Los Angeles and play in the Star Wars Outlaws event. The location was really polished up, and there was a day in Disneyland and something like that." But okay, so there's just one person here, okay? That doesn't mean anything. Oh, here's another. Next, Cyberpunk 20XX shared footage from British influencer and YouTuber Louise Jewell, who revealed she was brought to Los Angeles by Ubisoft early and was taken on a boat tour that she claims was originally a whale tour to see if we could spot any whales. She added, "So basically they invited a bunch of UK creators who got there early because our flights were booked early because it's a very long travel time. It was like a 12-hour journey. Cyberpunk 20XX also confirms that Ubisoft was indeed paying for these initial and domestic flights for YouTubers and influencers. So you get a paid flight out there, get to go on a boat tour, gotta go to Disneyland, and you gotta play the game early. 4 hours of this game you already gotta play. I wonder where this positive sentiment is coming from. It might be because it very easily looks like Ubisoft decided to fly a bunch of influencers out there, play their game early, and told them, hey, say a bunch of positive things. Almost like this is the exact thing we talk about when it comes to access media and access events. He cited a post from Chewy, which states, Ubisoft and Star Wars flew me out to California to play Star Wars Outlaws, interview the game director and lead writer, and meet the cast. I'm beyond grateful for this opportunity. VIP tour of Disneyland tomorrow. Oh, here's another creator that just basically opened up that, yeah, they decided to butter us up. Oh, but, okay, so we've had 3. Here's 4. Queen Tofu had a blast, experiencing Star Wars Outlaws as the preview event this week. Thank you, Ubisoft, for the Nyx plushie and for flying me out for all the festivities. Here's more! Built an epic lightsaber at Galaxy Edge yesterday with fellow Star Wars Outlaws content creators and explored the park. It was an absolute blast! Funny how this all keeps coming out. And guys, after all this, Louise had to say she definitely wasn't paid by Ubisoft to say anything positive about the game. Of note, Cyberpunk 20XX notes that Louise Jules has denied being paid by Ubisoft to promote the game, despite being flown to Los Angeles, given a VIP experience to Disneyland, taken a whale sighting tour, and being schmoozed at the actual Star Wars Outlaws event. On her video of the actual event where she praises the game, Julie pinned the following comments. PSA, I was not paid by Ubisoft or anyone else to make this video. I was given the opportunity to record content, however, it was fully my choice to make and share content based on it. The only money I make from this content is from YouTube views. There is no shilling or hidden agenda involved. Oh, yes, I'm going to speak very critical about a game that I was just given a 12-hour flight, schmoozed all over the place, taken to Disneyland, a boat tour, done all this stuff by Ubisoft, played a game, and I'm gonna be very critical of that game. Bull crap. And I want to know, Julie, did you report any of this on your taxes? Any of this at all, or are you going to? Because all these are gifts. Everything you just received there is a gift. It might not be cash money that you're getting, but you're getting special treatment from a company to give out a good review. And when it comes back over here, we know they're using other companies to make sure that what you're putting out there is approved and a part of this very positive push. So we already had that. We already see a bunch of these influencers being flown out there to say that this game's good, basically. And it's not a shocker. This isn't the first time this happened. We've seen this all over the place. There's a reason it's called access media. If you say good things about this game, we'll constantly keep giving you good benefits, good things. We'll fly you out to Disney. We'll do all this on our dime. You won't have to spend a penny, and you'll just say the game's good. Just say it's all good. And why do I think this is all going on? Well, I'm going to take you over here to some videos from George Molo, okay? Oh, shout out to George, wonderful dude. I'm not going to play these videos. Go check out his channel, though. He has videos in regards to Rings of Power. This is Amazon several years ago, in which the first video depicts the roundtable event filled with the super fans, in which they flew a bunch of people out to see the sets, see the cast, see the events, and talk about how awesome the story is. George here actually goes on a very in-depth breakdown of these people if you want to actually see it. But the other thing they did was they found a bunch of Lord of the Rings influencers from all over UK and America and flew them out to Oxford to give him a dinner, see all this Rings of Power merch, do all this stuff, talk to the directors, talk to the actors, do all this wonderful stuff, gave them cameras, gave them all sorts of special treatment. And then all this, again, was done on the dime of Amazon. All these people ended up also going back and saying how good the show was and how awesome it was after being paid off. It's not direct cash money that they're getting, guys. It's access. It's the ability to talk to these people. It's getting flown out there to see how awesome this stuff all is. And as long as you say good things, you can get more of these special treatment every single time. We know companies do this. We've cataloged it. We've seen it. This is just one other example of this going on. It's no shocker that Ubisoft right now is going out there trying to buy essentially positive news. They know this game stinks. They know general public thinks that this game is bad. That's why they're going directly to influencers to try to say that the sentiment is good. Public thoughts on this game is good. But as more clips keep coming out, we're seeing that the game isn't even that good. It looks like garbage, and the gameplay is pathetic. What was supposed to be like a fantasy western set for Han Solo, we ended up getting Ma'am Solo, who looks a whole lot like young Freddie Mercury, going around in a awful, awful looking game. Man, just gotta love how desperate Ubisoft is right now to just get a single W. But I'm gonna leave it there, guys. Let me get you guys' thoughts on all this down in the comments below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it up, friends, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for every time I put out a new video live, guys. I'll see you all on the next one. Bye for now.